Hey guys, it's Wednesday, April 15th. Today we're going to take 9.2 notes. So make sure you've got those notes in front of you and try the warm-up. Pause it, try it out, and then come back. Alright, so it says to find the area of each triangle. Of course, we're going to want to use the formula. There are many tips and tricks on how to do this efficiently and figure out the best way to do this. There's lots of different ways, like cutting one of these in half first, and that's all right. But we're going to use the formula. So I've got 1/2, the base is 4, the height is 12. You can use a calculator. Go ahead. Half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 12 is 24. Number 2, same thing. 1/2, base times height. 1/2, the base is 7, and the height is 6. Half of 6 is 3, and 3 times 7 is 21. Again, 1/2, base times height. The base is 18. The height is 19. Half of 18 is 9. And 9 times 19 is 171. Last time, 1/2, base times height. 1/2, the base is 23, and the height is 17. So that's 23 times 17, and then you divide that by 2, and you'll get 195.5. Here's our essential question for the day. Make sure you write it in the essential question spot. Pause if you need to. Today we're taking care of surface area of pyramids. A pyramid is not like a prism. It's a little bit different, where pyramids only have one base and they meet at a point at the top. I know you've all seen pyramids before, like in Egypt, and the Mayan culture has pyramids. They have one base and they meet at a point at the top. And the difference from a prism is that a prism has 2 parallel bases. So it's a little bit different. But the steps are the same. We're still going to find the area of each face and add the faces together. Let's try one. Here's a pyramid. It's a square pyramid. The base is a square. Now, most often you're going to see the pyramids that sit on their base, right? It sits down on its base. But honestly, if I were to turn this any other direction, it's still a square pyramid. Its orientation does not matter. It's still a square pyramid. So I see 2 shapes here. There's a square base. And there are all these triangles around it. There are 4 of them. There's one in the front, there's one on the right, there's one in the back, and there's one on the left. All 4 triangles have the same dimensions. So I'm going to draw myself a triangle right here. All 4 triangles in this picture have the same dimensions. Their base is 5, and their height is 8. The base is a square, and it's 5 by 5. All right, those are my 2 pieces. Now I'm going to find the area of both pieces. The area of the square is 25, 5 times 5. Now I need to find the area of this triangle. It's 1/2 base times height. 1/2 5 times 8. Half of 8 is 4, and 4 times 5 is 20. So that's one triangle. One triangle's area is equal to 20. But how many triangles are in this picture? They're all the same, but how many are there? There are 4. So 4 triangles in this picture is 4 times 20, that's 80. Now we need to add up all the pieces. 80 plus 25 is 105 inches squared. All right, let's try another one. Find the surface area of this regular pyramid. This pyramid is a little bit different. Its base is a triangle, and that changes some things about our process. This base right here, I'm going to highlight it. It's what the pyramid is sitting on. It's the base, and it has a unique shape. It's a triangle, and I'm just going to draw a generic triangle here. Its base is 10, and its height is 8.7, according to the picture. Right, it's helpful to draw the two-dimensional pictures. It's helpful. There's also some triangles that are upright. This is the first one I see. It's kind of on the left here. I'm highlighting it in purple. And there are 3 of them. There's one right here, there's one in the back, and there's one in this front area. And they're all the same dimensions. So I'm going to draw another one. Its base is also 10, but the height is 14. So these are our 2 pieces. We've got the base, and this one is the lateral faces. All right, now we're going to find the area of both pieces and add them up. So both triangles, 1/2 base times height. Half of 10 is 5, and 5 times 8.7 is 43.5. Lateral faces, or the ones that stand sort of upright, 1/2 base times height, they're triangles. 1/2 10 times 14. Half of 10 is 5 again, and 5 times 14 is 70. That's one lateral face. One purple triangle is 70. But how many are there in this picture? There are 3 that are identical that go around the outside of this pyramid. So we need to multiply this by 3 because there are 3 triangles. 3 lateral faces. All right, and that's 210 altogether. Now that I have all the faces, I can add them together. And if I do that, I'll add these 2 and I'll get 253.5 square meters. So there's 2 types of problems here, just like with the prisms. One with triangular bases and one with rectangular or square bases. Make sure you practice both in tonight's homework for surface area of pyramids. Make sure you write your own summary and get help when you need it. See you tomorrow.